Have you ever feel anxious or fearful in your life? Today, we're diving into a topic that resonates deeply with so many of us: how surrendering to the divine can transform anxiety and fear into peace and trust. Now, when I say divine, I mean whatever word resonates with you: God, Source, the universe, or simply love. The name doesn't matter. What matters is the connection. So, get comfy, and let's explore this together. First, let's unpack a key concept. Both faith and fear are states of belief. Fear is believing in negative outcomes, expecting the worst, and imagining scenarios where things go wrong. Faith, on the other hand, is believing in positive outcomes, trusting that everything will align for your highest good. When we're anxious or fearful, it's easy to feel overwhelmed and isolated, as though we have to figure everything out on our own. But here's the truth: you're not alone. There is a creator, a divine force, who wants nothing more than to see you thrive and align with your true self. And surrendering to that divine force is a powerful way to let go of the burden of fear. Now, surrender doesn't mean giving up or losing control. It means releasing the need to control every detail and trusting that the divine has your back. Think of it like being on a river. Fear is when you're frantically paddling against the current, exhausting yourself. Surrender is when you trust the flow and let the river guide you. It's not passive, it's active faith. You're still moving, still making choices, but you're doing so with the assurance that you're supported, guided, and loved. Surrendering also means understanding that you don't have to have all the answers right now. It's okay to take things one step at a time. You're opening yourself up to possibilities beyond what you can imagine. It's trusting that even when things feel uncertain, they're unfolding for your highest good. Surrender is about shifting from fear of the unknown to curiosity about what's possible. It's a practice of letting go of resistance and embracing the present moment. It's a reminder that you don't have to carry life's burdens alone. And above all, surrendering is an act of self-compassion and self-love, allowing you to feel the divine's unconditional support and guidance. When you surrender, amazing things begin to happen. You start to feel lighter because you're no longer carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders. Anxiety diminishes because you're trusting that whatever comes, you'll be okay. And your intuition sharpens because you're open to divine guidance. Surrender also helps you step out of the cycle of overthinking. Instead of replaying worst-case scenarios, you find peace in the present moment. It's like switching from static noise to a calming melody. You'll also notice your relationships improving because you're operating from a space of trust and love rather than fear. Solutions to challenges often appear effortlessly because you're aligned with a higher flow. You'll begin to see synchronicities, little signs from the divine, reminding you that you're on the right path. Over time, surrendering becomes a practice that strengthens your inner resilience. And perhaps most importantly, you'll discover a profound sense of freedom and joy, knowing you are held in divine grace. The divine can be called by many names. Some say God, others say universe, source, love, or even higher self. The name isn't as important as the feeling of connection. Choose what resonates with you, and trust that this force is rooting for you to grow, heal, and step into your true self. This isn't about fitting into a particular belief system. It's about finding what aligns with your soul and letting that guide you. Sometimes, that connection comes in quiet moments, like a whisper to your heart. Other times, it may feel like a wave of peace washing over you during life's storms. The divine connection is personal and unique to each of us, and there's no right or wrong way to experience it. It might come through prayer, meditation, or even the beauty of nature. What's important is allowing yourself to be open and trusting that this connection is always available to you. Remember, the divine meets you exactly where you are, offering unconditional love and guidance every step of the way. So, how do you surrender to the divine? Here are 3 practical steps. 1. Pause and breathe. When fear or anxiety arises, stop and take a deep breath. Inhale for 4 counts, hold for 4 counts, exhale for 6. This simple act calms the nervous system and creates space for connection. 2. Speak or pray. Talk to the divine in a way that feels natural to you. It could be as simple as saying, "I don't know how to handle this. Please guide me." Expressing your feelings helps you release them. 3. Release and trust. After you've expressed your fears, visualize placing them in the hands of the divine. Imagine a warm light surrounding you, reminding you that you're held and supported. I invite you to try this today. When anxiety or fear shows up, pause, breathe, and surrender it to the divine. Trust that you're not alone. And if you've had experiences with surrendering to a higher power, I'd love to hear about them in the comments. Thank you for spending this time with me. Remember, you are deeply loved and supported by the divine. If this video brought you peace, please like, share, and subscribe so we can continue exploring these powerful topics together.